Joel, this is definitely too high.
Okay, Joel.
I can't cover her face. The face is what I want.
Where do you like the face?
Yes, Joel. Joel, trust me.
No way.
Joel, sorry, Family Feud.
Yeah, it's fine. You gotta subscribe to see the boobs.
Yes, I love that. I agree.
Sorry, Virgo.
Virgo to Virgo. Two fucking Virgos.
Yeah.
Joel, what are you?
Scorpio.
Oh my God. It all makes sense.
Scorpios are overrated. But I think the cool thing about Scorpios is that they just lean into the identity because it's so cool.
I'm a Capricorn.
Okay. Oh, that's the crazy earth sign.
Okay, let's introduce our guest for today. Today we have Maisha, one of my most favorite lesbians here in Los Angeles. I have been waiting for her to come on this program. We almost didn't get her today, so you guys are all very lucky that she remembered to show up today. And we are all very blessed to have her. Let's welcome Maisha to the program.
Yay, me.
Yay! Virgo, spectacular, and sensational with her fingers.
What a combo.
Welcome to the world of
my
the
God.
sauce.
I know. Thank you. I was thinking about what kind of sauce do I like?
What kind of sauce do you like?
Lady sauce.
I've been having copious amounts of biblical mating lately.
You know, as a person that was holding out for a while, so have I.
I feel like celibacy is trending.
I actually, because I'm a wild Virgo, took a vow of celibacy. And I was like, you know what? We have to do something with this energy. And I started writing celibacy haikus. And it just so happened to be the time where it rained for like 2 weeks in LA. So it was like wet. And then I was horny. And I was like, well, this is a perfect time to put some haikus together.
How many do you think that you accumulated?
There's like 2 pages of notes.
Whoa.
I know. When it rains, it pours, you know?
Are you still celibate?
Absolutely not. I am sledding someone out at the moment. I'm being sledded out.
It's a mutual slut fest.
It's a mutual thing. It
Slut on slut.
really restored my faith in lesbianism.
You know, I'm going through a similar religious experience myself.
Is it so religious that scissoring kind of makes sense?
Absolutely not.
Okay, because I'm like, sometimes when you're sledding it out, you're doing things you're like, actually, I didn't think I was going to be into this, but hey, with you, it works.
Because you would say originally you were not into scissoring.
No, I'm tall. I'm like, that's 2 big pairs of scissors. Or like, imagine a big pair of scissors and a little pair of scissors. Like, it's just like, what am I scissoring your neck?
So tell me about this. How did this come about in your life?
It is a very lesbian Virgo thing. It started off messy, but like good messy.
Like baby lesbian messy? Did you fuck somebody's...
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, it was just kind of like a chart thing. You know, you're like, oh, you're just fucking that person, but like now this situation happened that we're fucking, and then we're fucking so good that I win. It was like Uno, you know? You're like, oh shit, actually I have a lot of cards, but Uno, bitch.
But hold on, I'm so confused. So basically, you met somebody.
I did not meet, someone was pursuing me and I didn't know. And while they were pursuing me, I can't believe I'm talking about this. They were pursuing someone else.
Okay.
That I knew, which was fine because we're all single. In my mind, like, we're all single, like, try all the candy out, you know? And then they finally had an opportunity with me.
And they were like, I want what I really want and what I've been waiting for.
I was like, no, you gotta work for this pussy. You gotta work for it. And then they were like, let me give you a ride home. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go home. But if an Uber costs $60 to go 3 miles, I'm like, actually, yeah, I'll take that ride. Yeah. And then she's like, give me one kiss. And I was like, no. And then I kissed her. But when you kiss somebody as a lesbian, your hand just goes right under.
Automatic slip of the wrist.
And they had no underwear on. And I was like, park the car. Park the fucking car. We're gonna go fuck.
So not in the vehicle?
Oh no. I needed a charcuterie board. I needed to spread you out and see what I was working with. And it happened and it was really good.
Do you do lights on? Like stadium lighting, this kind of type of lighting?
Well, we're grown, so you want to see something. So you do like a mood light, you know, whatever makes your skin glisten like wild animals in the middle of the rainforest. That color. And I was like, wow, like, you know when you say you want to slut someone out?
I often hear you say this, right? But I don't know what you mean by I want to slut you out. So when you say to whatever woman and you go, you lock into the attractive and you say, listen, attractive, lesbian, I want to slut you out.
Okay, so you know when you have those moments, you might be ovulating, you might not, I don't know. And you're like, you think about all the things that you want to do. And you just dream and then you manifest that, like, and then you meet a person that can give you what you want, where you're like, I want to do this. Slutting them out.
Slutting them out. Okay, so what is
Slutting them
it
out.
exactly that you, in a fantasy world, not saying what you did to this girl, because we're not going to get into specifics,
Whoa.
but if you in your fantasy world, what do you want to do to somebody that you slut out?
Whatever is appropriate in the moment.
She's going to figure out what the slut is and then bring it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tickle the slut.
You tickle the slut. You're like, oh, you squirmed? Let's go. Let me open it. Let me clap. I don't know. Like, what's next?
So when you're engaging biblically with another lesbian, would you say that you have more of the dominant energy, or like what are the schematics of this?
It depends on the person.
Okay.
I like to say that I'm a heart lesbian, a good verse. I'm a great bottom, but I'm a great top. I can be an animal. I can, like, you can throw me back with the cavemen. I'll be running the fucking cave.
I love that. I got to tell you something about that.
It turns you on.
Yeah, it just really gets me going of like, yeah, like I will come out on top.
Especially women. There's nothing more powerful than a horny fucking woman. Straight woman, gay woman. I have a gaggle of straights that slut men's out. Like, slut them out. They'll see them like,
Yes!
yeah. They just like do all the things. They like catcall them. I'm like, oh, well, you know what? We're in the down under. Go for it.
I love that.
And they do the thing. And I'm like, for it.
So going back to the vehicle, did you give the signature line of yours? I'm a slut you out tonight.
No.
Okay.
I was like, park this motherfucking car and get your ass in my house. And that just insinuated, like, I'm going to slut you out.
Right. It was implied.
It was implied. I feel like real sluts don't need direction. I'm like pro slut.
Put that
like,
on a shirt.
It's the
Oh,
most,
we're pro slut, pro whore.
Slut. What do you like? Spit? What do you like? Do you so tell me about your sex. If a Virgo is fucking, all is right in the world. You're gonna get a second spring. Let me spit into this cup and you'll tell me your story.
It's crazy. Yeah. So I've been having a lot of it, like just so much that I put a pussy out of function.
They're like, I'm sore. You're like, me too.
No. When you pound it out aggressively for, 2 weeks consistently, on the 14th day of the Lord, it's going to say you're done.
Tender Kobe beef
It's
pussy. You're like,
literally,
let's just
it's-
let it rest. You want some wheatgrass? I don't know.
It needs its day of rest. Yeah, that's what happened for sure. But it's been really lovely because I too, I don't know if I was celibate in the like sense, but I just was trying to stay away from women.
Celibate because we were just like disappointed lesbians.
Exactly.
I don't want that.
I don't want your shitty attitude and your complications.
We're too grown.
Yeah, we're too grown. So like what I was looking for
Yep.
was
An independent slut.
an independent slut.
Yep.
I like it, independent slut.
Do you do slut activities?
Oh my God.
What's your favorite slut activity?
I like getting dressed up. I like a
You should
push-up
see
bra.
the kind of outfits that she puts on.
Like, just
I love it.
tell us.
Okay, so like
And I look at that. We're like, hold on.
it's a little embarrassing. I'll tell you guys, I've actually never really spoken about it on a public level, but I'll put on outfits and then I just kind of walk in and I'm like, hi. And like my game is just gone. Like there's nothing. It's just like a hot outfit and just like, I don't know what happens. Like
You can't play the role.
She lost the script. She's like,
you walk in and you go like, hey, wanna fuck? Like what are you supposed like?
Well, first of all, it depends what outfit we're in.
Okay, I think a tip is if you ever like freeze, you should just look at him and say, what's my line?
Oh.
I like that.
And if he says, get on your knees, you can get on your knees.
Oh my God, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Teamwork is a dream work.
I had a dominatrix roommate and she once was like, yeah, like, take these costumes, whatever. I took them and this whole thing, she wrote out exactly what to do and like, oh yeah, you're a bad boy. You're going to have detention now, you naughty boy. So go meet me in the bedroom in 5 minutes. And if your homework's not done, you're going to get a spanking.
Oh my God.
I feel like you really embodied the role just then.
But then when it's real life, it's just like something happens.
line, please?
It's hard. Like I know what to say, but once I have it on, I get like a little like weirdo.
Yeah.
Something like happens.
So you go outfits, no character.
Yeah. Outfits.
Like, this
outfits
is
and then just like a
cute.
flop. Yeah, or I go like, hey, look what I'm wearing. Whatever, but I have to practice that.
Do you have a cat girl outfit?
I mean, I have one, but I don't think it's specifically for that, but I could do that. I've done sexy Eeyore before.
He's like, hello. You want to fuck?
Yeah, you want to fuck? I don't know.
Some good sad sex.
Yeah. Oh,
Huh.
You need some tips.
I
It
do.
just-
I feel like she's a wealth of knowledge.
I know some things.
Yeah, I feel like you're definitely in this community. You're a level 10 pro les.
You know, I kind of am.
Yeah,
Kinda am.
like you have passion for the game. You know how there's some people that like do it, they like it, it's cool. They might be a little good at it. Maybe they're, pretty good at it.
Yeah.
But then there's others that it is life source. You cannot exist without the passion that you have for what you put into others and their release.
Just suck my clit already. Damn, like, whew. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I love just the gay, just the culture of it all. I feel like the most punk rock thing you can be is gay.
Yeah. And you're full gay.
I'm full gay.
Full gay.
Yeah. And it's fun. It's wild. And I always try to envision myself if I was like a heterosexual woman. I was like, I'll probably still be doing gay shit. Yeah.
But something that I do know about you is that
Oh my God, here we go.
you tend to keep your dirty work private.
Yeah. I'm part of the CIA.
Literally. So in the lesbian streets, usually everybody knows everything about what people are doing. Now, you will never hear what Maisha is doing. If I hear about it, it's direct from her mouth. It's direct from the source. I know things, I just don't know names, numbers, and addresses. And that's fine, because I don't need that information.
Yeah.
I just want to know if you had a good time, and I want to know, like, did she enjoy it?
Yeah, I feel like, when you like it real messy, you got to stay private.
Okay, so you tend to prefer it messy.
I mean, I like it exciting. I think I'm noticing my patterns now, and it's like I need persistence, a little razzle dazzle. I need something that's like not in the textbook. And I'm like, oh, this Virgo mind is intrigued. But like also, like I think that the biggest thing for me is just like my relationship with my community. Like you can like run through bitches, but like if you don't have a good group of friends, you're just gonna be miserable, and then you have to like lean into the identity of your partner. And like my personality is gonna trump my partner, so I'm just gonna like be stuck with myself anyway.
So do you fuck friends?
Oh, I fucked plenty of friends.
Okay.
Do you stay friends?
Yeah, I'm like
You're easy, like you're friendly.
She's an angel of the community.
This is my theory.
Yeah.
Okay, I have some very messy advice.
I like it.
My messy advice is if you see someone and you know you want to fuck them, but you know nothing about them,
Okay.
fuck them. Don't ask them their name, because you got to get that energy out, because you're already curious. You're just like, who are you? I'm sick. I don't know. And then you guys fuck. And then after that, you do what the gay boys do and say, what's your name?
I love this. I love this approach.
And then you're like, oh shit, I didn't know. It's the truth. You didn't know. We fucked it out. We don't have to go that route anymore. And then
I love that.
And then you can communicate like, all right, we just need to fuck you. That's it. I mean, I've mastered it. When you do a lot of crazy things, you have to be like, how can I get what I want and be who I be? And you're like, actually, because I'm not going to like tell you that I'm poly to fuck somebody that I want and then discard them. I'm just going to fuck you, get your name after, and then like.
Are you poly?
I am, but I don't tell people that. If you tell people that you're poly, they go leaning into who they want to fuck with you.
Oh, so it goes into like, so then we can have a gangbang.
Yeah, like, oh, you want to fuck? And I'm like, no. I'm poly in a sense of if I see my person connecting with somebody and they're like, that person's so hot. I'm like, oh, I've been wanting to suck her clit since yesterday. I don't have to do it, but I get it. And like, do your thing. Like, I mean, there's 8 billion people in the world. Don't be stuck on this.
Do you get jealous?
Someone just asked me that the other day, and I would say no.
Okay.
But I do get angry if you're fucking with me. Like, if I feel like I'm being gaslit and we want to call that jealousy, I guess I get jealous.
So like if there's honesty, then like there's no jealousy.
What do I do about
okay.
that? No one's going to fuck you how I'm fucking you.
It's a good way to look at it.
I always think that, by the way. And I don't know what that is, but I know when you're in my hands, if you get into my hands, There will be no other hands that will be like mine. And that's fine if you end up being in other hands and you want other hands, but there will be nothing.
What do you think about these hands?
Nobody will ever be like you. I have met so many lesbians, Maisha, on these streets, and there is nobody like you. Nobody. You are one of one. And so if you are what they want, they will never find another like you.
Wow. Today has been a good day. I would cry, but we don't do that. I mean, I feel like it should be that way for everyone. I feel like there's 30 carbon copies of lesbians out, and they're just
For sure.
And you're I'm meeting the same person over and over again.
Yep.
Who are you? I was scrolling on Instagram. I was like, damn, this bitch is beautiful. She's curly hair, tall, whatever. And I was like, that's probably all that she is. She worked on the image of being this hot queer person, and that's it. You're gonna fuck them. They're gonna cry because they don't have their shit together. They're not over their ex, and you're like, you're in it for the aesthetics. And I'm like, lesbian is punk rock. That's my theory. Lesbian back in the early 2000s. We can even say the late 1900s. We're punk rock. We were just out here eating pussies in fucking patios and shit. We were just doing shit and not caring about anyone doing it, and that's lesbianism for me.
Do you return to exes?
No, I feel once I'm done with people, that's it.
Okay, you're cut.
Yeah, that's
Hard cut?
Hard cut.
You didn't just go back for the one time for a quick biblical moment for the evening?
No. The Virgo in me, the only way that I can go back to an ex if we're fucking someone else together and I'm going to fuck that person how I'm supposed to fuck you. Revenge.
So you are pro-revenge.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's life.
It's okay. Okay, so have you ever sought revenge on somebody?
No, but I thought about it.
In your mind?
In my mind.
In my mind, it's wild. The things that I plan and think about, I take it out on my Sims instead, but I understand. I get it. And I can write a whole narrative. You know what I mean? Of oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And then I have a reality check and I don't do it. But I for sure plan in my head of revenge, sweet revenge, what it would look like.
Maybe I should go back to Sims.
You should. Pro Sims.
When I was with my ex-girlfriend, and I was with her for 7.5 years, a minute, I was like, how can I fuck the people I want to fuck? I need to figure it out. We were open, but I was got to get her on board. And I had a high school friend, and I feel whenever someone comes back from high school, they want something. If you're a lesbian, they want you.
For sure.
And this person from my high school was hitting me up on Sims. I'm like, why are you visiting my house? Why are
That's a tactic.
There's so-and-so's visiting your house. So now I'm having a side conversation with this person that I haven't seen 10 years on Sims. And she's like, we should hang out. I'm like, in real life? And I hung out with this person just to find out that she wanted to fuck me. And she's like, I'm going to fuck you so bad, I'll fuck you with your girlfriend. And I was like, well, fuck, I got to figure out how to do this. And oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling this story. So then I was like, okay. So then I end up hanging out with this person in real life and having a threesome with this person who slid into the Sims.
It's a new move.
Yeah, it's a new move. I was
Slide into the Sims house.
You're bringing me shit from my house? Okay, who cleaned this bitch? Okay, we're doing a new kink unlocked. Good approach. You fucked my sim to fuck me. It's Inception of it was great.
Oh my God. Did it become a problem in your relationship?
No, my ex-girlfriend didn't want to fuck her again, which was fine. I was like, all right. It was all right.
It was for the one time.
For the one time. Sometimes you just gotta fuck them and leave them.
It's for the plot, honestly.
Everyone wants everything to be long term, and sometimes you just gotta fuck it out and
say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
So do you engage in a lot of orgies?
Not anymore. But I'm not.
You're retired from the orgy game.
I wouldn't say I've retired. I just haven't found the combination of people that's orgy worthy.
So you would like to curate, if you could do an orgy?
Absolutely. I would be like, what are you doing? You're going to stay. You guys are going to stay. You're going to stay. And it's just going to be a work of art. And people are going to be squirting and all kind of shit.
That could be a really cool career path. An orgy.
Well,
an orgy curator.
Yes.
Yeah, it's almost like an art dealer.
Yes.
But for lesbian sex life.
I feel like Lena wouldn't mind if I shared this. Okay, I know you just had her on the podcast. But me and Lena always joke about doing seasonal porn. Not together, but direct a line of seasonal porn.
I would love to be involved in this endeavor.
Is imagine you're a basic bitch and two basic bitches walk into a coffee shop and they order a pumpkin latte. And you're like, did you get it with oat milk? And me too. And then they just fuck and they do this thing.
You guys should do that. Women directed porn. I'm into that. I think it's great.
But lesbian.
But yeah.
Because the lesbian porn that's out there is really subpar. Some of it's okay, but a lot of it is subpar. And I feel like with your great mind,
Oh, it would be great.
it really would.
But politics, if we did political porn, imagine you just see two bitches in a suit and they're just like debating, but it's like double-ended dildos.
Oh my God.
See, we would get through a lot of things if we had porn of the season,
You got to start this.
right? It's turning you on.
What are your thoughts on oral things with the strap?
Okay. Since I'm on here and this is going to be on the interweb, I give really good head.
Okay, great. Yeah, talk your shit.
The thing that I know how to do well is give head. I can suck some dick and I can eat some pussy.
What do you think makes it good head?
You just have to act like you have been starving for about 2 days and someone drop you off at a buffet. And you're the only person in there.
And that buffet is yours.
And that buffet is yours. You just go for it. Like, sex is supposed to be messy and there's no napkins in there. And the only way that you can clean yourself off is in the shower.
That was an incredible description.
I need your help. I need your help.
I told you, I have a gaggle of straight women that are like, one of my friends told me, well, actually, all of my straight women, they keep Halls in their purse. I don't know what for. I've never sucked dick with Halls. I wasn't straight that long.
Hall's the throat numb.
Yeah, they put the launches in their throat and they go for it.
That's a pro tip.
A
Wow.
pro tip. And they
This
say
is-
you just, I don't know. I've never liked the man that much to want to do it.
Yeah.
But all of my girls got their men.
So you think, right, if we lined you up and we line a bunch of straight girls up, you think that you will come out on top as far as,
Oh, absolutely.
okay,
Absolutely.
the head giver.
I'm a girl's girl. We're going to come on top together. I'm like, girl, they have to feel that muscle in the back of your throat.
Right, so you're more like not good enough, you can do better,
You can do
like
better.
we can get to the finish line
I
together.
am a Virgo. I feel like if you're on my team, we're winning.
Yeah.
Girl, your skirt's not short enough. Pull it up.
Yes.
When it comes to kinky things, always yes. Pro slut.
So is there a dildo size that you would be like, no, that's too big?
Fun fact is I only use toys on myself.
Okay.
I stopped using toys when my ex-girlfriend cheated on me and they threw. I don't know if you heard. I'm not going to share this story, but all you have to do is ask my friends about the Hello Kitty lunch pail that was full with dicks and poppers that was thrown on the 405 freeway.
And after that incident,
Yeah, I was like, absolutely not. I'm going to only fuck myself with it. I don't want anyone fucking anyone with my toys again.
Did it stop traffic?
I'm pretty sure Caltran the next day was like, what is this? I was like, I'm gonna get this for my daughter. And they open it as like a whole bunch of dicks and poppers and shit. And yeah. So I've just been all natural. I was like, let me like tap into my gay. Like, I feel like if you can't do it with your hands, you can't do it.
so if some girl was like, I want you to top the shit out of me, I want you to strap it up for me.
I'll do that. But I'm just saying, like, in my life right now,
Okay.
I'm not fucking anyone with any strap-ons. I
Okay.
feel like I'm very talented with my hands and my mouth.
It hasn't come up. Nobody's asked yet. They don't need to.
Yeah, they don't need to.
But you're fine with them using it on you.
Yeah, if you have your own, I'm telling you personally, I don't own one. Trauma.
405 Hello Kitty.
4 or 5 Hello Kitties, popper, lunch pail, dicks. Sorry, Caltran.
What's your current feeling on poppers?
I had a friend that was just in Austin, and I was like, hey, this is weird. I know you're a gay man. I'm a lesbian. But there's a place in Austin that sells these poppers. Can you get it for me?
Because there's a specific brand that you like
That's in
made
Austin.
in Austin.
And if you know, you know. I'm not going to say it, but if you know, you know. It's in a
Right.
beautiful gold bottle.
Wait, you guys, I've done poppers before on accident. Like I was a child. I didn't know what it was. I must have been like 15 and somebody brought them out at a party. But like, I didn't know where I was. Like it lasts like 3 seconds.
Yeah,
I think it was a
it's
popper,
quick.
right? I don't get it. And it's like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
For sure.
Okay, but like then what?
Okay, I got this.
Take us on a journey.
I think the best way to explain what you feel on poppers is like you're lost and you don't know where you're at.
Yeah.
And then you do the poppers, and then the poppers is you opening the door to where you're at. And you're like, oh my God, I know what's going on. And it's fun. You're like, oh my God, I've been at the party all along. It's like literally opening a door, and then you're like in this space of experience. I always say you won't know if you're like drunk and high until you do some poppers or something. You're like, oh shit. Oh, whew. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. I think I was just kind of confused on what was going on. The popper's like, you're not confused. You're right where you need to be. But I mean, gay men hate that we're doing poppers. They hate it. They're
Why?
like, why are you doing poppers in the club, woman?
No.
They fuck to it. You know, that's their jam.
Have you ever fucked to poppers?
Yes, I just recently did. It was great. And I also learned that I'm a strong woman.
How? In what way?
You can hold people up like this.
On poppers.
And then you can do this.
So it's almost like PCP.
Oh, yeah, you're like, oh,
You're like, I can live 5,000 women.
Yeah, you're like, I wasn't weak. I was just in my head. You're like, thanks, poppers. Let's fucking go. For me, it's like the turbo boost. You're like, oh, you're not winning. And the popper's like, say less, boost. Mario Kart, you're just passing everyone. And if you do poppers with a very horny lesbian, they really love anal or a fist. But I still didn't fist. So
Okay.
just do the math.
What's your stance on anal?
I feel like why are you looking I feel like
Favorite topic of mine.
we're grown. Like I feel like if you are afraid of anal, you probably don't take care of yourself. I feel like, like you're like, what's in there? Like you're not, you can't pass the what do they call it? The white napkin test. When you take the towel and put it in your ass and you like pull it out.
Yeah.
Like, come on. There was like, if you go to dudes and like, come on. If they say if a dude ever insult you, you grab a napkin and say, put this in your ass and pull it out. And if it's clean, you can talk shit to me.
I'm going to take that and I'm going to use that all the time.
We hope for all of you out there that you pass the white napkin test.
Yes.
And if you don't, I do recommend a shower or two.
Yeah.
And if you have a detachable shower head, get in there.
Get
there.
deep and go for it.
Clean it.
Clean it. Anyways, I go on these mean tangents, but I feel like if
I love it.
I feel like if you're afraid of anal, you're just probably
You're not wiping.
you're not good. You're not good to go. Because if you're good to go, like if you're at home minding your own business and you look like that all hot and stuff, and your homegirls are like, hey girl, let's go to the club. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go. You're prepped and ready.
You're prepped and ready.
You're prepped and ready.
So do you expect a level of hygiene from the individuals that you engage with?
I feel like if you like anal, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
If
you
you don't-
have to be prepped and ready.
Yeah, if you don't like anal, then you're like, that's fine. You can say, I don't like it. Good. Maybe you did anal with the wrong person.
Right.
But I feel like if you're afraid of anal, you're like, no, that's weird. Like, you need to get out your internalized, I don't know, homophobia or something.
Yeah, it's something.
Or like wash your ass,
Or just
wash
clean
your
up.
ass, like test yourself. You should just leave napkins around your house and wipe your ass until it's clean. But what do I know? I'm just a Virgo.
Is it like a go-to immediate for you? Is it
No, I'm not.
So you don't go like anus at first sight?
No.
Oh.
And I also feel like the people that really love anal are like bored bisexuals. I'm sorry to say that. It's true. It's true. It's the only way that I know that some of the bored bisexuals I know have fun with their men. Like, put it in a... You're like, okay, girl, you ain't gonna do all that. But like...
So if you found a bored bisexual that was like, Maisha, I really need you to...
They're like, I only need DP to come. And I was like, you haven't fucked me yet. You only need DP to come when you're like fucking some like boring ass dude. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. I could be completely wrong. Like, don't take my advice.
I'm taking your advice.
It can probably help you.
Yeah, based off my Excel sheet. So I have this theory. I'm chaotic. Virgos are Leos with suit jackets. Like, Leos could be the CEO of the company, but the Virgo is the accountant with the suit on. Like, we know everything. We know how much money everyone makes, and that's what it is.
I love that.
I do too.
But from my Excel sheet of knowledge and experience, do the thing.
Have you ever had somebody not want to date you because you are a Virgo?
I had someone try to pretend like, Virgo. I was like, oh, you don't want to get your life together? Okay. Thank you. Like that was a green flag of you to be terrified of me.
And so you were like, that's your mistake.
Yeah. There was a bar I heard in like New York that's like not letting people in based off a certain zodiac sign. So like if you're an Aries, you can't come in.
I've heard about this. Yeah.
I wanna go.
And I was
It's some
like,
club.
what would be my club? I sorry friends, but like if he was a Cancer, I'm like, girl, no crying in the club.
I want Tippy to get her chart read so bad. I got to tell you. I just want to know like what your rising is, like what your moon.
Oh, I can tell you. I'm definitely a double Virgo.
Me too.
Yeah, I bet
Wait,
you are.
is it the moon or is it the?
I don't. So it's Virgo, Libra, Virgo.
I am Virgo, Aquarius.
No wonder we love each other.
You're into charts, like, obviously, and you know a lot.
It's like the lesbian thing, you know. Some lesbian.
I don't know what it means.
I just trust you. Whatever you're telling me, I trust.
I can lead the way. I already know. I know where the exit are. If we go somewhere, I'm like, the exits are over there, the bathroom's over there, and the water jugs is there.
I trust you. Something's going on that I trust you.
So would you consider yourself vanilla?
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. I feel like if I was vanilla, that's just like, that's me role playing.
Oh, do you think you could role play vanilla really well?
Absolutely. I can tap into my coolness and just like not be interested and bored. You're like, and like have them make me notice them.
What do you find that you encounter out here in these lesbian streets more? Vanilla or dirty whore?
Obviously not dirty whore.
That boring.
Boring.
You know when you get like that ice cream cone that's like dipped in chocolate and has nuts all over it, and you see it on the packaging, you're like, oh, this is gonna be so nutty and chocolate, I'm gonna eat it, and then you open it and all the nuts and chocolate is not on it. It's like in the bag. You're like, well, I guess I'll just continue to do this myself and just eat. I was ready to lick you up, and so it's, you know, it looks good, and then you open it and you're like,
And it's not.
God damn, I
What are
gotta
those
roll
called?
drumstick.
Drumstick.
I gotta roll these nuts on myself. And you're like, oh, might as well buy myself a new expensive toy. If I'm doing it myself, I mean,
Listen up, drumsticks.
listen up, drumsticks.
Yeah, get your shit together.
Get your shit together, because I'm trying to do it. And I'm like, you look good on the package, but like, where's my nuts?
Right.
Where's my chocolate and my nuts?
Yeah, but that ice cream cone that you've been opening up lately seems to be doing something, right?
It's really delicious. I feel like I honestly,
You like that ice cream.
yeah. And I'm like, I like this ice cream so much that it's making me realize I like other ice creams.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, I like you so much, but like, I need to go try out all these other ice creams. Like, how do you feel if you see me eating another ice cream? I'll eat your ice cream.
Have you dealt with like a crazy jealous person when
Oh,
you're like,
absolutely.
yeah, because that'd be me.
All I can say for the crazy person is that therapy is powerful. And the thing that I've learned from being therapized myself is that our time is at least worth a minimum of $125 an hour. So if somebody's wasting your time, Venmo request them $125 for wasting your time. And that's what I learned from therapy.
Invoice.
Invoice.
I joke about that, but I should start doing
You
it.
should, it works.
Yeah.
Crazy people, hot, fun. It's like driving in a sports car with no seatbelt on PCH at night.
Ooh,
You know,
scary.
it's like,
It sounds really fun.
it's fun. It is
Do you like danger?
not anymore.
But you did.
I did. I'm at this point in my life where I'm like, if it's not easy and cheesy, I don't want it.
I've gotten there too myself.
And it feels weird.
And I used to like danger.
yeah, and you're like,
But there's a progression where you're like,
I'm grown.
yeah, I can't do the chaos. Now, what I like to say is I'm looking for a reformed unhinged, right? So somebody who has tasted the darkness,
A reformed hoe.
knows how to tap into that for the moment.
They still know the tricks, but they're wearing a different outfit.
Exactly.
And like, oh, you want to be crazy? Just be crazy in these four walls. Let's role play the crazy.
Yeah.
We're gonna get wild.
Tap in.
Let's tap in. Let's go take those panties off and let's go to the movies. So I think that's where I'm at. I realized that you don't have to play with fire to get burned. You know,
Controlled fire.
control.
Yeah, a controlled
which
fire.
is sounds lame. Like you would have tell
No,
like,
no, it
20-year-old
doesn't.
me-
No. It's very nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
21-year-old me was like, what? You want to use a lighter? You would have get those sticks together and rub it and get in it. But now I'm like, this is good.
So what's the messiest thing
Oh, no. Okay.
that you've done in these lesbian streets?
What is the messiest thing that...
Give the people advice, Maisha.
I feel like it's the most basic thing. Like, stay away from someone who doesn't have friends.
Oh, that's a really big one.
Stay away. If
Red
they don't
flag.
have friends, or if they're fighting with their friends, if they don't have a person that they've been friends with for like at least, at least 4 years, at least like a whole high school career or like a whole stay away. It's gonna be a mess that you do not want. It's gonna be expensive mess, and if you Venmo request them for your therapy, they probably won't pay for it.
And we don't like that.
We don't like that. We don't like people who can't service that. You know.
Yeah, I mean, having friends is essential.
Having
big
Yeah.
thing that
Yeah.
you find that some people don't have. Anything else? What other messy things are you going to tell these lesbians to stay away from?
I I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I can't tell you what to stay away from because I'm actively fucking right now.
And you're a woman of peace.
I'm a woman of peace. These hands are happy.
Yeah.
And my advice is to invest in like waterproof sheets.
So I do a waterproof blanket. So my move is the waterproof blanket over the bed. And then when you're done with your, aquatic activities, you remove blanket and then you have your clean bed.
How do you wash blanket?
You wash blanket in washer.
Oh, okay.
And don't get just one.
Yeah.
Get 2 or 3
It's like bed sheets.
so that you have a quick change in case you have sullied the whole thing, which tends to happen in lesbian aquatic activities. Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Maisha, for coming today to our beautiful program. We enjoyed your verbal stylings. And we hope to see you back here very soon.
Wow. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.